Have you noticed how many people in social media have turned on Michael Cohen? He's really self-absorbed. I mean, the other day when he was doing his response to being let go by Midas Touch, in his remarks, he was talking about my courage, how courageous I was. And he went through, there's no question about it, he went through solitary confinement. He was mistreated, maltreated, and this is really an indication of the abuse of the system. But in the last week or so, he's come out publicly and said, well, Letitia James and Alvin Bragg, the attorney general and district attorney for the city of New York, pressured him into his testimonies. He went before Congress something like 7 times. He's probably appeared before grand juries and all sorts of investigations. But, he's such a turncoat. And when he put that out, it makes you think, well, then you weren't telling us the truth when you said you were the truth teller. You weren't doing a real mea culpa when that was the name of your show. And it really makes you, it's interesting. We're kind of watching it. But I think the thing that always got me about Cohen is, hey, man, you're the one who got the president elected. You're the one who carried out the Stormy Daniels and the other NDAs for pay because of, in 2016 and around that time, because of the election, you were working to get Trump elected. And now with the Katie Johnson thing where Jane Doe makes allegations that Trump and Epstein did horrible things to her as an underage minor, it also appears very possibly that Cohen had a lot to do with that too. Certainly we now know he's in the Epstein files as proffering information he had on Trump and Epstein to the authorities in order to get his sentence reduced. So this guy is the one who brought Trump to us. It's sort of like the arsonist who puts out the fire many years later or joins the crew trying to put it out and to be the hero of it all. But he's the arsonist, folks. That's why, if I ever knew him, I would never do business with him, because he's a little Trump. He's so self-absorbed, though. Even when his subscriptions were increasing, when he was trying to get to 500,000 and then 1 million, it's just the way he said it. That was his main thing. He was the one who was really, kind of grifting. Also, as I mentioned, he knew Trump quite well, but recently he hadn't brought us a lot of new information. Most of it is stuff we all know from the internet. But he's now got his own podcast. He's not associated with Midas Touch. I think there's a lot of lost energy in Cohen. He doesn't look well. He's probably going through a lot, but I don't think he's being completely self-truthful, because even in that rant where he was responding to being cut from the Midas Touch, which is a great platform, and they did the right thing based on what I don't know all that they know by far, but we've got to, as independent journalists, we've got to really have a high level of integrity, because that's what people come to us for. My reporting is in health, in the environment, in the politics of health and the environment. So that's why I'm talking about this. But just remember, Cohen went through a lot, but he brought it all on himself. He's the one who really was instrumental in getting this madman elected. This is David Steinman. I'm the author of Raising Healthy Kids, Protecting Your Children from Hidden Chemical Toxins and other kinds of human toxins like Michael Cohen. You can get my book at Amazon.com or use the link in this post. Subscribe to my YouTube podcast here at David Steinman _.